So hello there. So this is a addendum to the video. Just let everyone know that the video is a cross between half spoiler and I waited to actually read the whole thing for the semi translation. So anyway, some things are kind of so-so with it. That's because I combined the two and I didn't wait for the actual non-spoiler one to come out. So it teaches me. But then again, the spoiler version does have interesting bits and pieces to it that the other version does not. So that's why I'm still going with that video and not a new one. So with that, let's get started. Oh yeah, and as you can tell, different video because Gojo's here now and not Toga. And so, anyway, bye.
So get ready.
Hello there, how's it going, everyone? So, it's the weekend, so that means next chapter One Piece came out, chapter 1044, and it's pretty much pure Luffy, all the way through and through, except for like a couple parts. So, it won't take very long to go through it, because basically it's one of those chapters you want to read yourself, not hear someone talk about. So, it'll be a little bit shorter for the chapter review part, so I'll also throw in like what I think might happen and a couple of thoughts about stuff that happened in this chapter. Anyway, let's get started. Chapter starts off with Luffy waking up confused, going, but yet basically saying he feels amazing. Even though pretty much, well, never say he died, but pretty much his heart probably stopped beating for at least a second. So that's probably the reason why is, well, you'll see. Anyway, so he wakes up and he's basically, Conqueror's Haki lightning is coming off him constantly. And so it's like nonstop. And it's not him doing it, it's just automatic. And so, the funny thing is, last chapter, everyone felt Luffy disappear. Basically, anyone that has not Conqueror's Haki, but Observation Haki, can see, well, not see, but know that Luffy's awake. As in, like, people that have Observation Haki on all the time, like Sanji, Law, Kid, Marco. Basically, ones that know that have been so many battles, they keep it on subconsciously. And so everyone knows that Luffy, or someone like Luffy, is awake up top. And they are shocked by what they're feeling. So, with that, we'll take a small side trip to Orochi and Hiyori, which their story is pretty much done with this chapter. And you say Hiyori does not look one bit upset. Shocked by what happened to Orochi, but not upset by it. So, because Orochi's wish to Kandro backfired on him, and Kandro's last attack pretty much is burning Orochi alive. Oh well, so sad, so bad. Bye bye. Okay, back to Luffy. I told you it's gonna be quick for Luffy stuff. So I talked about how Luffy's Conqueror's Haki is going nuts. It's even coming through the ceiling in Onigashima, though, and it's pretty much knocking out all of Kaido's subordinates. Even the higher up ones are basically passing out from Luffy's Conqueror's Haki. It's that powerful. So at that point, Kaido's just like, what the hell's going on up there? Because he's shocked by what he's feeling. He knows that he left Luffy up there pretty much dead. Or dead, is what he thought. but now he's not too sure. Especially after what happens next. A giant hand reaches through the damn ceiling and grabs dragon form of Kaido. Yes, the dragon form that can actually wrap around Onigashima. No, basically, Luffy one-hands Kaido, yanks him all the way through Onigashima, all the way up to the roof of it. No, one-handed. No. I wish they had showed everyone's reaction to this, because basically Tomb World is basically about to happen. And so once you read the chapter, you'll understand what I mean. And so, but as I say, no, Luffy pulls Kaido up through the roof, onto the roof, and just starts spinning around. As in, like, just spin around like that. No. And Kaido's eyes are going nuts. As in, like, they're doing stuff that's shouldn't be possible, except for in Tomb World type situation. So, and with that, Luffy starts slamming him back and forth onto the ground, single-handedly. And so, and Luffy's one arm is basically like Popeye's. It's great, actually. As I said, it's Tomb World. No, if you've seen Roger Rabbit, you know what I'm talking about. You know, it says it all right there. But after that, though, Luffy just falls down laughing his ass off after basically slamming Kaido down to the ground, like basically the Hulk did to Thor and Loki in the Avengers movies. Best way to put it, yes. So, that's how it feels! But after that, Luffy starts laughing his ass off. Kaido gets pissed and fires the blast at Luffy. Luffy freaks out. His eyes pop out of his head. I mean, like, that far out of his head, pretty much. Screaming. And then Luffy turns the roof into rubber. No. And bounces the blast back at Kaido. So at this point, Kaido apologizes to Luffy, saying he didn't want to win that way. Apologizing? Kaido? Get that to end 1 second. But along with that, it's pretty much Luffy just telling Kaido it's alright, but we're going to finish this now. In the chapter. So, yeah, basically, once this episode gets animated, or episodes, it's going to blow everything out of the water, because it's going to be amazing to everyone. That's once this gets animated. Yeah, but we got the Toei problem going on right now, so Toei Animation. So we'll see about that one. Anyway, two major things we want to talk about in this chapter. Though. Okay, first one. The elders did show up. The Gorosei elders. They basically named Luffy's Devil Fruit. The true name of it. Which is the Hito Hito no Mi mythological model Nika. As in sun god Nika. And so, even though it's a mythological Zoan, it's a god type Zoan. They mention one other devil fruit in this one. And that's Okuma no Mi. And talking about it has mind of its own. There are god devil fruits out in the world. Luffy has one of them. And now we know why the Gorosei so wanted it so badly. And why Shanks basically let Luffy keep it once he ate it. Shanks knew what devil fruit was. But my question is, since we know about two of the god devil fruits, I'm pretty sure there's going to be two more at some point. Basically, one for the north, one for the south, one for the east, one for the west. Got Nika, which is the sun. Okuma, which is more of an evil, darker type being. So that could be nighttime, or it could be Blackbeard's devil fruit. As in Blackbeard has a god devil fruit as well. Something to think about. Okay, now last part I was going to talk about. This deals with Kaido. Kaido is humbled at the end, asking for forgiveness from Luffy. Kaido has not apologized for anything since One Piece began. Why is he so afraid of Luffy? It's not because he's getting this fight that he wanted finally. The true fight he's always wanted. I think it's because he's actually dealt with Luffy's dealt with it before. Once. And I'm pretty sure it has to deal with the crew he was on. And with Roxy Zebek. And that's why I think Kaido is so messed up and disturbed by it. That's what I think. So, anyway, that's it for today. I will have more later on. So, until then.